Product research is the key to success with Amazon FBA. And in today's video, I'm going to break down my top 3 tips on how to succeed with product research in 2020. So stay tuned. What's up, champs? Welcome to today's video. My name is Xray. I'm a full-time 7-figure Amazon seller. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my top 3 tips on how to succeed with Amazon FBA product research in 2020. And on top of that, I'm going to show you guys my absolute favorite product research technique. I'll dive into my screen. I'm actually going to dive into my seller account and give you guys a Q4 update, break down my Amazon FBA business as well. But before we dive into that, I want to welcome everyone that is new to the channel. And if you guys have not yet subscribed, please go down, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys dropped a comment and like this video as well. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying, and it lets me know that you guys want to see more content just like this. So I'm super excited about this video, and without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, so here we are inside my screen, and the first thing that I want to do is give you guys an Amazon FBA update, break down my Q4 sales. And as you guys can see right here, November 18th, 2019 to today, January 2nd, 2020, I did over $346,000 in 45 days. So just kind of want to show that to let you guys know that I'm an actual Amazon FBA seller, and what I teach is what I implement in my own FBA business. And the tips that I'm going to be breaking down that have to do with product research are exactly what I've done in my own FBA business. So let's dive over to Amazon and let's talk about the first tip that I want to give to you guys, and that is having the right software tools to help you eliminate the guesswork and know whether or not a product is good or not. And in this case, my absolute favorite suite of tools is Helium 10. If you guys have been following me, if you guys are in my course, if you've seen anything that I've posted, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, I talk about Helium 10. I actually flew out to the Helium 10 headquarters, filmed a podcast with Bradley Sutton on the Serious Sellers podcast, and I've been to the headquarters. I've used their tool for over a year now, and I know that it works, and I can't live without it. So that's the first thing for you that are new to selling. You have to have the right software tools to understand and look at the data, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what these tools do. But if we go to Helium 10, this is what it's going to look like, and you're going to have access to literally everything and anything that you ever need when it comes to Amazon. So you go to plan details, and what I recommend is the Platinum plan. It comes with every single software tool that you'll need, and in my videos and in my course and in my trainings, I talk about the Xray Chrome extension, which I'll show you, Helium 10 Cerebro, which is basically helping you find the most targeted keywords, and then there's Black Box, which also helps you find potential products. Magnet 2 is another keyword search tool. Then you have other tools like Frankenstein's Scribbles that help you optimize and create the best listing. And then, I mean, the list goes on with other tools like Follow Up, which you're going to need if you sell on Amazon to send a follow-up message. But overall, it comes with literally everything, and it's $97. But if you use my coupon code AMZChampions50, you can get it 50% off for the first month, and it's only going to cost you $48.50 to have literally every single tool. So that's the first tip, is get this software tool so that you guys aren't guessing on what product is good, what product is bad. That's what I did when I first started selling, and it bit me in the butt. I still have 500 units sitting in my basement. I ordered some car phone mounts. I thought it was a great product. I'm like, oh, there's so much demand, and yeah, there's a lot of demand, but there's a crap ton of competition. So these software tools are going to help you avoid silly mistakes like that. So that's the first thing, is get Helium 10. And just to kind of show you what it does, if we search car phone mount, just since we're on this topic, I'm going to go up here to the top right hand corner, and I'm going to hit the Chrome extension, and it's called Xray, and it's going to show us the search volume. It's going to show us the average revenue, so how much is each seller doing. It's going to show us the average reviews, and the average reviews is crucial, because if the average reviews is super high, that means all the sellers have a lot of reviews. And if you are a brand new seller coming to market with 0 reviews, then how are you going to compete against someone that has an average review of 4,700? So right here we see average reviews is 4,700. That is ridiculous. You want to try to keep that underneath like 100. The search volume is super high, which is good, but the competition is just brutal. The average revenue is $269,000. The total revenue for this first page is $4 million. So we know there's demand, but there's a lot of competition, and that's what's cool with this software. You have access to all this information and more. I mean, the list goes on with what it gives you. It shows you the dimensions, the weight of the product, so you can, and this is something for maybe someone that's more advanced, but you can look at the dimensions and say, okay, maybe I can cut down my packaging size a little bit more so I can save on some FBA fees, or what is the total weight, and can I get that down so I can have a little bit better profit margin. You can look at the review velocity, how many reviews are they putting on, the ratings, if there's a lot of bad reviews, what are they saying, what's bad about the product, and how can you improve that. So you get all of this information from this little simple software tool that will just blow your mind and make things a lot easier. And then not to mention, you don't want to just look at this information, you're going to want to look at other keywords, and the best way to find other keywords is using the Helium 10 Cerebro tool, and I have tons of videos breaking down how to use that, but that tool will help you verify and find other keywords rather than just this one keyword. So that's the first thing. Software tools are going to help you understand the data, low competition, high demand. You're not guessing. So that's the first thing. The second tip that I'm going to give you guys, and this is so important, and that is stop doing what everyone else is doing. People are doing and using the same techniques that people have been talking about for years, and it's just going to lead you down the same rabbit hole, and it's just going to make you go crazy. So what I mean by that is you need to think outside the box, you need to get creative, and think of different ways to find products. If you're using the same way that everyone else is, and now the way that I'm going to teach you, yes, it's been talked about before, but you are getting creative with other words, and I'll show you it's kind of hard to find the same products that other people are finding because you're coming up with their own different keywords, which I'll show you. But if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're going to be finding the same products, and you're just going to basically launch a product that's going to get really competitive, and that's what you want to avoid. So that's the one of the biggest tips that I can give you is in 2020, you need to get creative, you need to do something different, get out of your comfort zone, try to just think of something crazy, and that's what I've been doing, and it works. I mean, there's hundreds of different ways to find products, and there's no right or wrong way. It's just finding these random ideas and then understanding how to look at the data. Okay, so if you can do that, you're going to absolutely crush it in 2020. And the third tip is you just need to take action, you need to take the leap of faith, and you just need to launch your first product. That's the hardest part about Amazon, is just making the first order, launching your first product. Once you get that under your belt, Amazon becomes a lot easier because you're not as scared. You understand the process, you understand what you did wrong or what you did good, and you just move forward from there. So you just need to take action. A lot of times people are like, I've been doing product research for 6 months, a year. It shouldn't take you that long. You just need to take action, go with your gut, and I promise you're going to thank yourself down the road, and you're going to be happy that you just took that action. And if it goes bad, just don't get down on yourself. I've talked about this in the Serious Sellers podcast and on the channel. I've failed 15 plus products. I've had products go really well. I've had products go, and I've just had products that have just lost me money. But it hasn't gotten me down, and that's what's gotten me to the point where I'm at, is I have a no-quit attitude, and I know that, hey, if this one doesn't go well, there's going to be another one out there. So just get that first product launched under your belt, and things are going to go a lot smoother. So those are the 3 tips, and I promise if you have the right software tools, you're eliminating the guesswork. That is so important, and if you just take action, you're going to thank yourself, and it's going to be a lot easier as you launch your second, your third, and your fourth product. So those are the 3 tips. Now let's dive into my screen. As you guys can see right here, let's go and show you guys my favorite product research technique. I've made a video on this, but I can't stress this enough how powerful this is. You're just gonna type in random words. So what I do is I create what's called like a random word list. So I just kind of look around my room. I see, okay, I have some wall art, I have a microphone, I have a desk, I have a table, I have a hat, I have some plants, and I'm just gonna type in the first thing that comes to my mind, and I type in wall, and then I hit space, and what happens is Amazon auto-populates potential keywords that you may be interested. So there's a wall clock, a wall shelf, wall art, wall mount, wall heater, and maybe none of those catch your attention, then you go and you type in another letter. You have wall hooks, wall heater, wall hanging file folders. That actually sounds kind of interesting to me. Actually, no, it's not. I was thinking it was something different, but you just go through that and you find potential products. And once you find the potential product, you then use the software tools to basically analyze the data, break it down, and see if the demand's there, if the competition is too high or not. So this is just something that's thinking outside the box. Yes, people have done this, but you have to think outside the box of different random words, and literally you just start typing. I mean, I'll type in an L and things come up. I'll type in an E, another list of words come up. I'll type in FR, frozen, French press. I mean, you understand kind of the basic kind of strategy right here, the technique. It's just going to take some time, and you just go through, enter in these random words, and you're going to be surprised with what you can come up with. And like tip number 2, getting creative, thinking outside the box. Maybe you don't want to do this. Come up with a different technique. Come up with something random, I promise you will find a product. There's millions of products out there for you to sell. You just need to get creative and find those products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought. Like it if you enjoyed, drop a comment, join the free Amazon Champion Facebook group, and also if you guys want me to help you and mentor you along the way, make sure to join my full Amazon Champion program. I'll include those links down in the description below, and also I have a free product research training that's going to take you in depth of product research and some other secret strategies and tips on how to succeed. So check out that training down below, and I just want to say thank you guys, and we will see you in the next video.